What a lovely view. It's a very beautiful morning today. Today is 8th of March 2014 and today I'm living my dream cycle from Pune to Goa. This is Kedar Deshpande on NH14 trying to cycle from Pune to Goa. Right now I'm at a bridge which is 5-6 kilometers from the Katras tunnel, and it was a very steep climb. I came from there and I still have to climb this dangerous mountain, and I don't really know how am I going to make it. The gear button of my cycle has just broken down. This. So I really don't know how I'm going to change the gear and ride the cycle up.
I wanna drink from the clearest water. I wanna eat the things I ought to. I just one I know, but I feel strong, you know. I wanna reach the greatest mountain, climb if I want without all the shouting. I'm just one I know, but I feel strong, you know. And clouds really should be what, at least an ocean should meet us at the beach. And I don't want to run for each one. I know what's in store. More love, life, a day at a time. More love, life, a day at a time. Go love,
Well, I have just seen the Khumati Ghat. This Khumati Ghat you can see there. It's a steep climb, so I have two options. First thing, I can take this climb right away, or otherwise there is one diversion a kilometer from here, but actually it's the wrong way. As it is the wrong way, I'm going to take it. Bypass the Khumati Ghat and I took the other road, that is wrong road, and there is a tunnel here. Vehicles are coming at very high speed and I have a torch in my hand, and I'm just using it to let them know that there is someone coming from the wrong side, an idiot like me, and yeah, somehow I have to cross the tunnel there. Somehow I crossed the tunnel. Yes, I was fortunate. And finally I changed my track, and this time I choose the right side. Yeah, this is the first entrance to Satara city. If you look at there, this is Satara city spread across, and this is my first side to the Satara city. Fine the evening and I just reached Satara. Almost 10 hours, 107 kilometers. So finally I decided not to go to Sajjangad on cycle. So I'm parking my cycle here and I will take a state transport bus and go to Sajjangad today. And I will return tomorrow and head to Kollam. It's second day of my journey today. It's 9th of March 2014. I am at Sajjangad. It's a nice place near Satara, just 15 kilometers away. I came here yesterday night, so I woke up early today at 4. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm just going into the temple for prayer. I again took the state transport bus from Sajjangarh to Satara. It was fun to sit in the front row near the driver and watch the city around. I reached Satara bus station. I took my cycle and I started my journey on day 2, this time to Kolhapur. Satara and Kolhapur is pretty straightforward. There are not many hilly areas, so the drive was good so far. It was not a sunny day either. So I already covered 83 kilometers and still I need to cross 48 kilometers to get into Kolhapur. So probably in next 4 hours I'll be in Kolhapur. Before that I am just taking a break for 15-20 minutes. Yes. Yes, sign there which says I'm just entered Kolhapur. The famous Mahalakshmi Mandir. Then I took a rest for a while on the Rankala lake and then I started my journey to Amboli. It is very difficult to take videos of yourself when you are cycling alone. Specifically, sometimes you do the rehearsals, you prepare your dialogues, you set the camera, and what you get is this. The journey from Kolhapur to Amboli Ghat is very frustrating. There are always hilly areas, road is not passing to any straight area. There is not even a stretch of 2 kilometers where I can get a straight area or a slope. Always I have to climb the distance because it is always going through the hilly areas. Even the trucks sometimes fail to climb it, so how can I do it? So I'm very frustrated, I'm losing my patience, I'm already very exhausted. Today my plan is to reach Amboli Ghat. The ghat is very dangerous. My parents are calling me and saying don't go through that ghat, take a lift. But I'm trying to reach there as early as possible so that I don't need to climb it during night. I'm at Tawandi right now. I have to take a diversion from here to reach the Amboli Ghat. Probably I'll have my lunch around 1 o'clock after an hour. I didn't said don't travel too local in the night. But I thought I will reach Amboli by 7-8. But that did not happen, and right now I'm in the mess. It's dark outside and I was so scared that I did not find any lodge over here. Finally, there is a sugar factory here. So there I got stuck, and finally I am again moving to Ultra. It is Abdul Malik living my life. I'm in a deep shit right now. I'm in a mess. I'm at Danoli, which is 10-15 kilometers from Soundbody. Actually, I should have reached Soundbody, but there is one problem. My front tire got punctured. So I tried to repair it here in Danoli, but the person tried it 3 times to remove the puncture, but he couldn't. Now I came almost 2-3 kilometers from Danoli and it has been punctured again. So I don't know what to do and I'm in a mess right now. Finally I reached Goa! Now I'm on the Mojim beach in Goa. It's a beautiful view. I just cycled 435 kilometers from Pune to Goa. And the journey has been amazing. I met lovely people. I went through the beautiful atmosphere, beautiful view, and finally I'm on the Goa. When I was very exhausted, when I was dead tired, I also kept on asking me the same question, why am I doing it? Why can't I have a normal life? And all I could have say was, I just want to do it. And now when I am on the Mojim beach, on the Goa, I think I got the answer. And the answer is, I just wanted to see the world as it is. People always say that the world is a very scary place. It's not a good place to believe in. So I just wanted to go out and see, is it the reality? And when I traveled number of locations, I met different people, different kind of people. What I could say is, world is not as bad as we see. Believe me, it's the best place to live in.